In this video, I will show you a real-world style automation workflow inspired by job posting. So what does this workflow do? Pretty much what it does is that it gets a trigger from a Google Sheet on a status. If the status is new, it will then generate up to 20 different AI images based on a product. Then it will create a folder and then add those pictures in that folder. I've also added some error handling in this process just to make sure that you can look into it and see why it stopped, if it stopped. I'm just going to show you the entire thing right now in this case. So as we can see here, or I can actually start with the Google Sheet itself. So as we can see here, we have a row ID because we need that to match the ID inside of n8n somehow to find these rows. So I created a simple ID which always increment by 1. And then I have these running shoes, and then I took a random product from Nike. I added an image URL, which I downloaded from Nike and added inside of this folder over here. So we have all the images in here. As you can see, the images in here. And then the next one we have is the number of images we're going to create. And then we have the status we can change. And once everything is done, we're going to get a folder link here. And here is also where we're going to handle all the errors, where we're going to see the time, the URL for that error, the node's name, and the error message itself. So if we're going to start right now, we can just change this to new, and I'm just going to run it manually for now. And then I'm just going to execute this node right now. So right now it's polling for the sheet. It already did it. It checked for if the status was new. It updated a row to running right now. And then it created a folder here. As you can see, the folder is here. And once that is done, I'm making a request to OpenAI to create the image for me, which is happening here. Once that is done, I'm splitting out the data as a binary data so that I can then convert it to a PNG. And the only reason why I split it out over here is because if we have multiple images or binary files, we need to loop through all of them. So we don't just loop through one single file. So instead, we send it out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 20 different images to convert it eventually to an actual image. And then we upload the files, we update the row inside of the sheet, which is going to turn into complete since it's done. And here we have the folder link. And as you can see here, yeah, you already saw the folder. And here is the image that we just created, essentially. And if I go back here, you can see that it's the same image. And that's essentially how the entire flow works. And if we do have some sort of error, it's going to pop up here instead. So we're going to be able to see right away what the problem was or what led to the error. And this is the entire flow of essentially automatically creating images based on a product, image, and a URL. Super simple, saves you a lot of time. So if this is something you like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.